Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir!
Sit down and shut up. Just kidding. So, Emily and I would like to thank everybody for coming out on such a gracious occasion. I know it was tough, a lot of rain. That's all right. We're making it through it.
Get out of the way. Yep.
All right, come on, man.
The videos right here.
So I want to really a heartfelt thank you from Emily and I for coming out and enjoying this occasion. It means the world to us. Everyone that's here is completely close to our hearts, and I appreciate you guys coming out. I love you guys.
Yeah, here you go. I'll pass it right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Or just hold it in front of you.
You want to come out or you want to stay here?
It's going to stay right there.
Okay, thank you.
Speak loudly.
Kelly, you going to stay there too?
Can everybody hear me? Okay.
Sit.
Okay, I'm just going to say a few words. Sometimes I say a lot of words. Tonight I'm going to try to say a few words. Welcome, family, friends and all. Some time ago, two special people from different clans met. Their paths were molded by their clan heirs and their own will to learn, listen, and understand the clan heritage. We come together tonight from afar to celebrate this Norse wedding of Emily and Travis, who now take the seats as the Drotten Lord and Valkyrie, the warrior woman, uniting our clans together. Present day, we are all here to celebrate you in the spirit of choice of this day to show our love and support for two very special people. Emily and Travis always hold tight to the love you shared today. So if you have thorns tomorrow, you will always work through them together. Just like rain, let the joys of life wash over you, filling you with an abundance of kindness, compassion, and most of all, love for each other. Brian and I would like to thank Annette and John for allowing us to welcome Travis into our family. Travis, you know we do tease and taunt, but you know how much we love you.
I do.
We are so happy to have an extended family with all of you. Our final wish, Emily and Travis, for you, is may God's grace follow you on your journey of life and keep your love burning brightly always. Finally, we have other clan family who we celebrate today, 40th anniversaries for both. Annette and John celebrated on 10/27. which happens to be Brian and my anniversary.
Yeah!
And Chris and Debbie,
Woo!
who celebrates 40 years today.
Yes, sir!
So congratulations to you. Emily and Travis, you have so many milestones to look forward to. Enjoy them all. We love you.
I love it. Yes! Yes!
And I have one final poem that we put together. Emily loves poems. So we have one final poem we put together for Emily and Travis. It's called Yours. I am yours as the summer air at evening is, possessed by the scent of linden blossoms, as the snow-cap gleams with light, lent it by the brimming moon. Without you, I'd be an unleaved tree, blasted in the bleakness with no spring. Your love is the weather of my being. What is an island without the sea?
Love it. Love it.
Love it. Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah!
Hi everyone, I'm Kelly. For those of you who may not know, I'm Emily's older sister and her lead for today. I'm so fortunate and grateful to have Emily as my sister. I'm the big sister, but I look up to her in so many ways. She does things that I only wish I had the guts to do. Whatever she sets her mind to, she makes it happen. She's fearless when it comes to making her dreams a reality. She'll travel anywhere. She's up for any adventure. She joined the Peace Corps and lived in Benin, which is a very poor country in Africa, for 2 whole years. My family and I went to visit her there, and I can tell you with a little exaggeration that we barely made it through alive, and we were only there for 1 week. Emily lived there voluntarily for 2 years. After college, she decided to take a job in California. She had very little money and basically no plan, but decided to fly out there and just figure it out. I'll never forget when she told me she arrived at the airport and decided to grab a ride from 2 perfect strangers. No big deal, just doing the one thing all kids are taught never to do, get in a car with strangers. More recently, she quit her well-paying corporate job to start her own business from scratch. So, for anyone needing handiwork done, be sure to contact Emily, the owner and lead contractor of Hers LLC. That's H-I-R-S, Hers. She's so hardworking and motivated. Sometimes I really feel for Travis, who just wants to come home from a hard day's work and just relax, but Emily's roaring and ready to dive into yet another house project. As kids, and even now, as close as we are, we probably couldn't be more different. She challenges me and loves to push me out of my comfort zone, loves to make me uncomfortable and squirm. When we were kids and went to church on Sundays, Emily would sing the songs at the top of her lungs just to totally mortify me. I got her back one day by teasing her whole thick head of hair with a really fine-tuned comb. But actually, that was more of a problem for Mom because the next morning she had to try to brush it out.
Remember that?
As tough as she seems, she has the biggest heart. She wraps me in the tightest hugs. Sometimes feels a little like a death grip, but that's okay. She's got a talent for putting together beautiful charcuterie boards. She loves to try new foods, but at night don't mess with her sweets because more than once poor Travis has missed out on some dessert my mom made for the both of them because Emily's eating it first.
Yes!
And speaking of washing dishes, that said, there are some definite shortcuts taken, like actually cleaning the dishes. She's so smart and business savvy. She's always up for talking about your life plan. A few years ago at New Year's, she literally printed out and passed out to everybody pages to complete what your short-term and long-term life goals are. Just last week, she asked my 3-year-old what his plan is for the next year. So many times she's helped me watch my kids. They love their auntie. She was in the delivery room when both my kids were born, which probably didn't help encourage her to have her own. In short, I have this sister who's totally amazing. I love her more than I could ever express in words. And now I have a brother too. I love Travis because of how much he loves Emily. Travis is the kindest big teddy bear. He's so hardworking and always willing to help. Countless times he's helped Joel and I with various projects around the house. I'm amazed at his talent for woodworking. He's made Jeanson furniture that are truly beautiful, hence this beautiful table and their chairs that they're sitting at.
Ah, yes. Yes.
He also has a talent for entertaining. He becomes DJ Travis during our family vacations to Lake George.
Yes.
At night, sitting around the fire, he puts together a list of requested songs to play, all from his cell phone. I get a kick out of watching Emily and Travis together. If I could, I would show you one of my several videos I have of them dancing. Full out, just shaking and moving every body part. It's absolutely hilarious because many times I think they're actually trying to dance like normal people. I love seeing.
No, you're doing great. This is good.
Travis is Uncle T to our kids, my kids. They love him dearly. He picked Remy up from daycare when I was able to get there in time. During the early days of COVID, when we were all stuck inside quarantining, it was a cold and rainy day. He learned to play Baby Shark on the guitar. For those of you who may not know, Baby Shark is a very, very popular kids song. He hooked up his electric guitar to the speaker in the house. Emily and Travis opened their windows and played it at full volume for Remy here in our house. Remy loved it. He stood in the window, danced, and sang along. What he doesn't know is that we would love for you, Travis, to be his godfather. The Reed godfather.
Reed? Yeah? Really? I would love to. I would love to.
Our family loves
I
Travis.
wasn't going to cry tonight. Now I'm crying.
Our family loves Travis and welcomes him. I want the Jeanson family to know how much we appreciate you opening your arms to Emily. Emily and Travis, I'm grateful to be able to witness the life you guys are building together. From my own porch
Sure, yeah?
story, no less. I wish you both all the love, happiness, and adventure life can offer. I love you both so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kelly!
Kelly, nice job. Nice work.
Hey, I delightfully accept. I wasn't going to shed any tears.
John?
You get it.
That's a job.
Phil, I'd run over and give you a hug, but what am I going to
Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah?
I love you so much. Thank
For
you.
Reed?
Beautiful. Great job working on that.
do? Okay, I'll take care of it. Anything were to happen, I got your
All
back.
right. Okay.
Thank you.
Louder.
Put it up further.
Just hold it right in front of your face.
Oh, just hold it like a mom.
Oh,
Is this better?
Oh, right into your face.
Is this better?
no. Oh, no.
Oh,
Up.
Hello?
Come around to this side.
I think the rain just popped out.
It's raining.
Oh, brutal.
Is this better? Oh, that sounds good.
No, it
Well,
doesn't.
it's choppy.
Oh, mine, not right now.
No, no, no.
Hello?
There you go.
All right. Let's go.
Stand up.
Hey, the worst thing about this situation is the only guy that you can't hear is going to be the worst speech tonight, so it actually works out well for everybody else.
Slow, so it catches it.
All right. Thank you to Kelly, Emily's sister and maid of honor, who gave us such a great speech. Hope you enjoyed it, because I swear to God that's going to be the last good speech tonight. Everybody, on behalf of Emily and Travis, I would like to thank you for attending this amazing and very traditional black tie wedding. It's a great privilege to be here today to see Jeanson of Hampshire marry Barnaby of Hampshire. Given that we are at a Viking wedding, a fun fact, the word husband actually comes to us from the Norse Viking times. Hus meaning house, Bon meaning occupier, meaning house occupier.
You're going in and out. You got to lean forward.
Is this better?
No.
Hello?
Oh, it's awful.
It's failing.
No, it's good. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Just hold it right there. Want me to hold it for you?
I want to thank our cousin Mike for being such an incredible aficionado.
Yeah!
The good news, Mike is the only person here tonight He didn't need to change his appearance in order to meet tonight's dress code.
It's out. Big swing and a
Thanks to everybody who made this day happen.
Hey, John.
It's not every day.
It's not working. No, it's not working. He's going to go down there.
Hold on, everybody. I'm going to microphone. I'm not going to play games.
Right there, stay!
Hold on.
No, he's dead.
All right, I think I might start over here. Okay. All right, let's do this. Thanks to everybody who made this day happen. It's not every day you get to see thrones, fires, and axes at a wedding. Such a special event in anybody's lives, made even more special being Viking themed. In their own backyard and on a wet evening. This takes many hands to make it work. It wouldn't have happened with every single person here today because I know how much everybody's put into it. And a final thank you to the folks who are responsible for raising such great people, Mr. and Mrs. Barnaby. Thank you for everything this evening, and thank you for helping nurture such a beautiful, independent, intelligent woman who our family gets to call daughter and a sister. Ma, Dad, there aren't enough words in the dictionary to express the gratitude that Travis and I have for you.
Yeah!
You have given us the lives that you weren't able to have raising 3 children at such a young age. You have always put us first, and for that we are forever grateful. I would be remiss not to acknowledge some very special people in the lives of Emily and Travis that aren't here with us tonight. Emily's grandparents, Nana, Nanny, Grandpa, and Grampy. Travis's brother, Josh. Travis's Grammy. Travis and Emily's childhood friend, Michael. And for all of the other relatives and friends no longer with us, though you're not here physically present tonight, I am certain all are watching with great love and they're glowing with pride as you toast and celebrate the wedding of Emily and Travis. Okay, let's get on to the lovebirds. I apologize for all that sentimental bullshit. Let's go. Emily, you make the most of every single moment. You're the epitome of enjoying the ride and not just the destination. Collectively, we don't know many built like Emily. Never known to take the easy route, more the road less traveled. From the Peace Corps to walking away from a good paying corporate job, she followed her heart to make the world a better place. You are also an incredibly fantastic bake. I know where you get it from, Mrs. Barnaby. And you make the very best charcuterie boards. Sorry, Janessa, you're a close second. And Ma, Amber, you're a close third. Travis, and thank you for coming over here and trying to save this fucking speech.
No problem.
The happiest moment of my life was sitting at my wedding table next to the woman I love most in the world, listening to my 2 brothers give their best man speeches. It was a moment I'll never forget, and I hope you also cherish your day. Travis, you were strong, both physically and emotionally. Physically, I once saw Travis take a tree down at Gunstock Campground. He didn't do it with an axe. He didn't do it with a chainsaw. He did it traveling at 100 miles an hour with his shoulder, taking the tree down.
I did.
You were caring, you were loving. Everybody here tonight has something to a Travis hug, albeit all after about 15, 20 different White Claws. And he usually doesn't let you go. Taking after Mom and Dad, you were the guy in school that didn't allow kids to get picked on. I recall a time you went to bat to protect a girl from being bullied by a guy at school, chasing him to the McDonald's parking lot and putting the fear of God into him.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, he was scared shitless.
Your mental strength and independence started at a young age. While Josh and I enjoyed sports and listening to hip hop, obviously a bit misguided with hydrogen peroxide dyed hair, Travis, you marched to the beat of your own drum, avoided sports at all costs, couldn't stand family game night, and could typically find Travis wrapped up in a blanket playing video games or lounging on the trampoline.
Yes!
And you know, all these years I wondered, what the hell was he thinking about? He was on the trampoline, he's lounged up, he's wrapped up in a blanket. What the hell was he thinking about? And you know what he was thinking about after all these years? I figured it out. He was daydreaming about his own Viking wedding. You were your own person then, and you continue to be that distinctive individual, as evidenced tonight, strapped with swords and knives, sitting on your elaborate 8-foot throne, minutes away from cutting your own wedding cake with battle axe. Travis and Emily, you've been together since junior year in high school. 22 years, and it's really no surprise. These two high school sweethearts were able to make it work. And in fact, it almost feels like an arranged marriage. Both of their parents, high school sweethearts. And how many weddings have you been to where both of their parents share the same anniversary? I know we've talked about it tonight, but happy 40th anniversary for my parents, my father, my mother. Happy 42nd anniversary of Brian and Annette Barnaby, only 3 days ago. Travis, Emily, that's 82 years of guidance. So when times get tough, talk to your parents. Talk to your parents and figure out how to make it work, because we can always make it work no matter what it is, thick or thin. These two are a perfect fit and know how to offset each other. They have their difference, but in so many ways are so similar. Let's first talk about the differences. While Emily is off in Canada for a long weekend working on her breathing exercises, or flying to Iceland, not necessarily to see the beautiful waterfalls, the northern lights, or the volcanoes, she's there to be trained on what to do in case of an avalanche during skiing. Travis, on the other hand, is much better off sitting at home working on his woodworking skills, whittling little pieces of wood into benches and or planters that he can second into a Christmas gift for his family. Their feeling on pets is a little bit different too. Travis would have 5 different animals living with him, as evidenced by adopting a porcupine who was injured. He brought back to his yard, adopted him, took care of him, as well as Rolo, who didn't have a home for the winter. Emily, on the other hand, will never let Dander see 17 Everett Street. Now let's talk about their similarities. Stubbornness. Here's a hint. Don't slip in any country music when it comes to Travis playing Metallica or Iron Maiden. Emily. I've been to a restaurant with Emily 3 out of the last 4 times. And of those times, Emily has looked over to me and shared her concern with the restaurant service. It was either the food was too cold, it was either the service was too slow. And half of our conversation was about that. I didn't want to argue with her. I didn't want to ruin the night. Lastly, okay, is this better? Fire. They also have a love for fire. There's nobody here other than maybe Corey Juzak, who unfortunately wasn't able to make it tonight, who loves fire more than them two. As you can see, we have 7 different fires going on, and Travis and Emily typically enjoy the last night of the first snowfall, a fire. And you know what? As cold as it is tonight, as wet as it is tonight, I think the first snowfall might be coming tonight.
This is easy.
Winter's coming!
And the biggest similarity between the two of them is the size of their hearts. Everybody here can think of a time where the two of them have inspired them to do better, be nicer, love, hug, and kiss more. I'm going to give one last piece of advice. This speech has gone on for way too long. Travis.
Holy shit.
Travis. Like Dad does to Ma and Brian does to Annette, treat Emily like a queen until the day you die.
Yes, sir.
Emily, let Travis go to bed early and allow him to be his natural homebody self the majority of the time.
I love home.
Whatever you both decide to do, as unconventional as it may be, you will always have the support and love of your family and every person here today. In Viking terms, we don't say cheers, we say skål. So please, finally, raise your glasses and join me in a toast.
Raise your glasses, peasant. Hurry up.
To Emily and Travis, may you always be friends as well as lovers. Skål!
No, I love it.
All right.
Dada. I am soaking wet. All right, drink, stay under cover, feed the fire. Doesn't matter. Shut it.
Thank you.